Good morning, friends. We're headed in the house. I started the video out there, and then the Lord sat me down. He's like, no, we got some stuff to talk about. So I done that. It'll be a whole different video because I want to make sure that that is just specific. I was out there doing a little garden walk around, and I was filming a short. And then I just ended up being told to sit down and have a chat. So that's what we did. But we're headed in the house now. Look how pretty this looks. Let me show you. Let me get my cup in the house and then I'll show you. The sun is sunning, so it's finally warming up. It's pretty chilly this morning. So he got most of this done. It's still not completely. He has to do it in spurts because it rains so much. But it's so hot. It's drying out really quick. So he'll work it. I think he might be done now, though. I think he said it's time to plant grass. He'll work it, let the top dry out, and work it again. But I think this is it for now. Now, it's not completely done. We know this is going to settle some. We have future plans in a couple of, maybe a year or two, because he wants these trees to go. I think that was the final answer as of yesterday. Like, we knew this one was going to come out because it's kind of dying. He thinks he can pull out of it, but just the way that the yard slopes so quickly here, he wants to get rid of that and just make this more like a little spot. So this is what it's looking like. There will be a carport here, a permanent carport, like built into the house. A carport that will park our main vehicles. I guess. I don't think all three of them's going to fit. I don't know what he plans on parking here. And then it will have a storage area up top because y'all know I got lots of stuff. I think I got 2 large totes full of baby stuff of Violet's that I saved. I've got 2 more that I need to get rid of too, but I got 2 totes of stuff for Violet that I saved for future grandbabies. Plus, I got her like pack and play, her bouncy seat, stuff like that I wanted to keep because when I bought it, I bought it as an investment. I kept her swing too, but then we ended up donating it to our friend that was in need of it pretty quickly. And so I donated that, but I kept a lot of it. We have totes and totes of Christmas stuff. I have a lot of stuff that I store away. And so that is going to be a storage area for all my junk, as we call it, because I call everything junk, even stuff that I love. We'll have a big, large storage room. The place that I use for storage now, up between our room and Nolan's room, a door would just walk out into that. And I don't think, unless he changes his mind, because Lord knows he does, it's not going to be like insulated or anything and won't have power. Seems like it's going to have power, because how we going to see? Either way, I don't know. That might not happen for 10 years, but he don't like the way that this slopes. So he's going to pull those trees out and level that off. But he's got a lot of other stuff that he needs to focus on finishing before we jump into another task. And so he said that he also knows that this is going to settle some. And so we'll let this settle for a year or 2, I guess. And then he pull them trees out and work it again. This, he's going to pull the wall on back and just pour this by hand. So we got that done. And by we, I mean he. And this doesn't look great because he didn't want to add gravel here. Just have to pull them back when we add another concrete pad, because there will be another concrete pad that connects to this one. So we got that done. Let me check the pool. I covered it. My pump went out yesterday, and so I had to order another one. It'll be here today. But I thought we'd put this cover on it to help it heat up, because the kids could have already swam in it, just not Mom, because I am a wuss. Where's my frog? Oh, and it needs to be at least 80. Of course, this is not correct. This is just the top layer. Where are we at? Can you see it? A little bit over 80. But this will get up to almost 90 on top. But once that pump gets here today, I'm going to switch it out. This one was leaking anyways. I bought these new pipes because this one was busted, and it has leaked since. So I'm sending these back because it was $20 and they're junk. Didn't work. I'm going to send those back because I have to buy a new pump anyways, and the pump comes with its own hoses. So I'm going to send those back. I mean, it's just $20, but it's still $20. And that pump, the new pump, costs $102, I think, with tax $109. And so that can go toward that new pump. So we're going to send those back and then get the new pump hooked up. I got my other one of these too yesterday. It's over here on the porch. I got to put it together. They're kind of a pain to put together, but they work really good. Like that one, whenever it decided to rain for like, what was it, 8 or 9 days straight, that sat out in the rain where it's at and didn't have no water in it. It's really good. So got another one right here. It came yesterday. I need to get it put together. I'm not sure what we're going to do today, but I wanted to film because my plan for June was to upload a video every other day. In May, I tried to do every day, and I lasted over half the month, and then I kind of like... Anyways, what was I saying? She's hungry, and she's wanting steak sliders yesterday. I told her that I would make them today because it was all frozen. So I got it all cleaned out. I'm gonna make some steak sliders, and then I'm gonna go and scrub the floor mats and Violet's car seat. I hadn't pulled her car seat out in a while. Very crusty under it. I have to scrub that too. And I might end up putting a blanket or a towel down and then putting her seat on it. Then I'm gonna scrub the mats. The mats is mainly what I wanted to do because I've cleaned them with just like sponges and stuff, but I wanted to get them out, like really, really scrub them. And at first I didn't know how to do it because it's like under the seat, but I forgot our vehicle has a little button that you push on it and it just, the seat pops up, and then that's how you got the weather thing out. Because I seen the button, had to push the button, and then Nolan's seat popped up, and I was like, that's how we get them out. So we're gonna do that, and I really want to get it done because I'm just gonna scrub her seat really good outside, not take it apart, and it needs a few days to dry. It's going to be nice and hot, so it should be nice and dry by Saturday when we need it, when we'll have her. So we're going to get it done, but Lily was hungry, and so I'm going to throw this together real quick. Alright, it is hot out here. As you can tell, I changed clothes. I was making the girls' lunch. John called and said that he needed to do a Lowe's run for work tomorrow. So, got everybody fed. And now we're going to run to Lowe's, I guess. I got everything out of the vehicle, and it's just laying there. I'll either get it washed when we get home or tomorrow, but I think I'll go ahead. I'll still have time to get it done tonight. And that way I can put it somewhere and it can dry. Like Violet's seat especially. The mats won't take no time to dry. I'm not going to like spray it down or nothing. I'm just going to scrub it really good, I think. But we'll get it done. And then we'll get it done. Anyways. So, gonna get Clovis put up. I have to feed the chickens. So I figured it was a good time to do that now. We have to give the goats a little bit. Because Dolly especially don't want to get locked up if she ain't got no treat. Like she will go in there, see you got nothing, and run back out. And I checked for eggs to get Clovis when I went at the back. But I didn't update. Obviously didn't update because it just happened yesterday and I've been recording. But yesterday I lost another one of my chickens. We came out here. I came out yesterday morning. I didn't notice her back there. I'm not saying that she wasn't back there, but I know for sure she wasn't back there the night before. Because if I come out, and it seems like I have less because I do now, because we started with 15 and now we had 8. Now we have 7. And so I'm always like, this seems like there's one missing. So I always count them, and there was 8 the night before. But yesterday evening when I come out and done my like afternoon round, I was like, feels kind of weird. And so I hunkered down and looked up under the run, and she was just laying there as if she'd been running and just fell over because one of her legs was back. So yeah, it happens. But I still don't enjoy it. I worry and I'm like, did I miss something? And when I picked her up, I always inspect them if something happens. See if they're sickly, see if there's egg bound, just to, try to see. And she was a hefty little fella, and she seemed like she was healthy. It wasn't egg bound, nothing like that. And so I'm guessing it just happens with chickens. Chickens are known to have like heart attacks and whatnot. And so, yeah, kind of a bummer, but sadly that is part of it, especially if you have, a flock, and the bigger you have, the more losses you're going to have, right? It's inevitable. But yeah, we did lose one of ours, so our flock of 8 is now down to a flock of 7. We are still planning on getting some more this year, though, and that will be maybe very soon, that we're going to be adding some chicks to it, but it still kind of stinks. And by kind of, I mean definitely stinks. Bye, Club Club.